Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while and I am sorry. I am coming to you today with an update. I have been in a slump for some reason. I don't know why, but I have not been feeling like recording videos or anything like that. I've just been relaxing. I have been for the last 3 weeks literally doing anything. I'm used to up running and shopping and doing things around the house, DIYs and all kinds of things. I have literally been doing nothing. On Saturdays I'll get up and I'll take my mom wherever she needs to go, and I will come back and I will sit on the couch and take naps and do nothing. I have been like that for the last 3 weeks and I don't know why. It's just, I guess my body is finally catching up with me and it's telling me that I needed to sit down and rest for a while, because I am always on the go. So guys, let's talk about the elephant in the room. I have taken my tracks out and I decided that I was going to take them out and go with my natural hair for 2 weeks. I am not completely natural. I still have about that much new growth on the end of my hair. And I tried bandeau knots, guys. That was an epic fail. So I ended up putting it up in a bun, and this is my hair. I don't know if you can see what it looks like, but that is what my hair looks like. And the color is actually fading back to my original color because my hair is like a sandy brown color and I usually put a rinse on it, but it's starting to fade back. So my hair is like extremely dry. So I've been trying different oils and different conditioners and stuff like that just to try and keep my hair moisturized so it won't break off. So now that that is over with, let's talk about my weight loss. Guys, I have been yo-yoing with my weight. I haven't been consistent, and if for some reason I can't get dedicated. I don't know if it's, I'm going through something or what, but I can't get dedicated. Now, don't get me wrong. I exercise every day. I go to the gym. I walk at work. I exercise at home. So I am doing something. It's just getting my eating habits right. That is where I'm falling off at. I will eat healthy foods, but then I will throw in something unhealthy, or I will go on this binge because I had totally took sodas out of my diet. And lately I have been drinking Pepsis. I've been getting these migraines, and the only thing that usually helps my migraines is Pepsis because it's got that caffeine in it. And pretty much that's the only thing I drink. But the pills that the doctor subscribed to me and the pills that I take, I guess I have taken them so long that I'm immune to them, so they don't do any good. So if I drink a Pepsi, it calms it down. It doesn't get rid of it, but it calms it down more than what it had been. So I am trying to get back on track, and I have been having, I had a diabetic scare, and that was the original reason in November 2011. That's why I originally went on my weight loss journey. I was almost 200 pounds, and the doctor told me I was borderline diabetic. And my mother's side of the family, everyone has diabetes in there except for my mother. So I knew I was bound to get it if I didn't take care of myself, but I wasn't paying attention to my weight. I was just eating what I want when I want it. So I was almost at 200 pounds. So I decided I need to jumpstart my diet. So I had this rash on my neck, and if you can tell, this area and this area is darker than anything else on my neck. And it's not because it's dirt, it's because it's a sign of diabetes, and I never knew that. I've always thought, I take a shower, I scrub my neck, why is that discoloration there and why won't it go away? I would put alcohol and scrub my neck every day, and it still wouldn't do any good. So when I went to the doctor back when I was 200 pounds, I asked him about it, and he said that, well, she said that it was a sign of diabetes and that I needed to lose weight and it would eventually go away. Anytime you see a sign like discoloration, that means that you're on the border of diabetes. If you know me, I cannot take shots. I am scared to death of needles. I have to psych myself up 2 weeks before I even go get my blood drawn. So I can see myself hesitating to get my shot unless my husband gives it to me. I probably would die. Okay, I probably would eventually give it to myself because I know I would die, but I literally think I would probably die before I give myself a shot because I am so terrified of needles. But I went in and I was weighing 199.6 is what I was weighing. So from November until I want to say August of last year, I went all the way down to 159. Well, I had some issues with the gym that I was going to. I had a trainer and I lift the weights wrong because we went up on the weights and I lifted them wrong, so it caused a problem with my shoulder. So it went from my neck all the way down my shoulder blade, and then it started causing problems all down my arm. And I couldn't go back and I couldn't do anything. So I was doing like nerve shots, and I was doing different things like that, getting MRIs, and they were testing and everything else. I was doing therapy to see what was going on, and they finally figured out that I had a cervical disc problem in my neck. So it's like you have some little discs in your neck, and 3 of mine had bone spurs on them and they were deteriorating, and the doctor said it was caused from an accident when I was younger, and it just had been building up, and then that just took it over the edge. So I started going to therapy, and that wasn't working. I was getting the shots in my neck, that wasn't working. So finally I went to a chiropractor, and he was able to solve the problem. So I go to the chiropractor now. I go every other Monday, but I used to go like 3 times a week, and they broke it down to 2 times a week, and so on and so on. So that was helping. And I had, like I said, I had lost 157 pounds. I'm sorry, I didn't lose 157 pounds. I got down to 157 pounds. And then it started out again, and I fell off. So I, of course, backtracked, and I started gaining weight, and I started eating. And when you feel that you are backtracking and stuff, you just eat. So I started eating again, and I wasn't eating as bad as I was in the beginning, but I was eating things that I knew I shouldn't have eaten. So me and my husband have been going to a gym. We joined a gym, and we've been going to a gym, and I do my running on Saturdays. And for 3 weeks, that has not happened either. But I do my running on Saturdays, and I do Zumba on Thursdays, and we do weights and stuff like that. Well, here recently, I have been having the same problem. I still go to the gym, but what I did was I lowered my weight. I'm still, lifting and stuff like that, but I lowered the weight because I don't want to stop. I don't want to go back because, as you can tell, the discoloration is coming back because I have been gaining the weight back. I am not close to 199 pounds, but I have been gaining the weight back, and I'm needing to get rid of this because, for one, it makes you walk around looking like your neck is dirty. And I don't care how much alcohol you use or how much you scrub with, soap and water. It's not going to go away until you lose the weight, and eventually it'll start fading. But I've been going to the gym, and like I said, my shoulder has been hurting, and it's hurting right now. But I go to the gym and I'll lift, but I won't lift an excessive amount of weight. I'll lift what's comfortable for me to lift, and I just go from there. So yeah, guys, that's what's been going on with my weight loss. I have been losing, but I haven't been losing consistently. I bought a hula hoop, and I've got one of those little what do you call it, the little twisters where you get on and you do the twists. It's supposed to be for abs. But I got one of those. I've got some boxing gloves because me and my husband have been boxing. But I do a lot of different things. But if I don't eat correctly, it's not going to do me any good because I may lose the weight, but I'm not going to lose it where I want to and how I want to because I'm not eating consistently. So I have cut out a lot of things in my diet. I'm eating fruit for breakfast. I have smoothies, different things like that. And I don't eat a lot of meat. I'm not a meat person. I've never been a meat person. So I don't eat a lot of meat. It's just getting rid of the junk, like double stuffed Oreo cookies. I can't bring them in the house. Ice cream. If I could live off ice cream, I would live off ice cream. So I can't, bring that type of stuff in the house because I know how I am, and I will sit there and I will eat it. So, I bought some in the house the other day, and I had one, and I told my daughter that she can, help me out with them, so I won't sit there and eat them. But ice cream is like an addiction with me. But yeah, guys, that's what's been going on with me, and I know I've got to get back on track. But guys, did you know today is Sunday, and yesterday, the 29th, was National Lipstick Day. So, of course, I went and stood in the line, and they had like 7 types of lipstick at the place I went, but by the time I got up there, they only had 2. So I ended up with 2. I got one, and my mom got one for me because she went up there. I didn't realize she was going to grab a number, but she did. So she got the gray. We can see that. And it is called City Slick. I haven't tried this, guys, but I've been wanting to try different colors, but I don't want to spend my money on it. And it looks like that. And I got Genie, and it's a blue. It's sort of, to me, like an ashy blue. It's not as bright as it seems on there. It's like a duller color. So the light is not doing it any justice, and that's what that looks like. So I'm going to try these out because I said I wanted to try like different color lipsticks, like the blues and the greens and stuff like that, but I just don't want to spend my money on it, so I got that. So guys, that is really about, oh, let me tell you about a scam. Someone tried to scam me. I got a phone call, and it was someone from, I'll tell you about that in a story time, because it's rather long, so I'm going to tell you about that in the story time. But other than that, that is all that's going on with me. I am trying to reach 500 subscribers. Right now I'm at like 250. So I think when I reach my 500 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway. This will be my very first giveaway, so I'm going to try and reach 500 subscribers, and I'm going to do a giveaway. But I also want to tell you that not only had I fallen off the wagon on YouTube, my blog had went down. I mean, I post more on my blog than I do on here, but my blog had went down, and my Instagram was not consistent as well. So I am getting back on track, and I am trying to focus and get me a life so that I can get this done, because I look at, YouTubers, and I'm like, okay, they have kids, they have, toddlers and things like that, and they're working full-time jobs, and they're still getting their videos up consistent. I don't have a toddler. I don't even have a high school kid. Mine is in college, and she can take care of herself. So I have no excuse. I mean, I go to school, and I am on my last class, but it's not keeping me from doing anything. I mean, and I'm not in the streets like I usually do. I'm not out shopping or, doing all the things that I used to do. So I really have no excuse as to why I am not doing YouTube. It's just been one of those things where I just ain't felt like doing it. So I need to get my life, and I need to get back on track, and I'm going to do that starting with this video. I do have some footage yesterday where me and my mom went out, and we went to the Belk store to do the lipstick, the free lipstick, and then after that we had a place called Rooms to Go that opened. Now, where I'm from, we had one, but we don't have one here in Huntsville, Alabama, so it's the first one. So we went to the grand opening for that, and then we went to Target, and I think we went to TJ Maxx. We didn't do much because it's like I said, lately it's been to the point where I just want to get back in the house. I don't want to be out. So that's what I did. So I came home, and I took my hair down, I washed it and conditioned it, and bandu knotted, and I will not try that again because it's difficult. At least for me it was, and then it didn't get the good results. So this is it for right now, and who knows, maybe the next, probably not the next video you see me, but the video after that, you will probably see me back with my sew-in. It's real convenient for me because detangling this stuff and combing through it and stuff, it's a hassle. I don't see how you natural ladies do it. But anyway, guys, that's all I have, and I would like to thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will talk to you later, guys. Bye.